Hello and welcome to Talbot.tv. This is episode 10, and I am pleased to have Josef Köberl with me from Austria, from Vienna, Austria.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Thank you. Thank you. Half an hour ago, I was swimming, so the day
That's
is perfect.
great. How cold was the water where you were swimming?
Oh, too warm. Too warm.
Yeah, too warm. Yeah. So Josef is famous for many world record that he has accomplished, including swimming long distances in the water, and as well as sitting in the ice bath and breaking Winhoff's record a couple times. And we'll go ahead and talk in more detail about that. He's also president of the Austria's ice swimming organization, and we're proud to have him with us from Austria. So Josef, Josef, I should say, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about your organization in Austria, and you were telling me earlier about how you do swimming, ice swimming lessons. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that.
Yes. Hello again. I'm Josef, and I'm from Vienna, Austria. And I am the founder of the Ice Swimming Association in Austria. So the international organization is in South Africa. Rambakai is the founder of that all. And when I started to swim long distances, I started to train 2010 for the English Channel. With my first swim in Hallstatt, which is next weekend. I started to swim a 9K. It was my first race. And when I went out, I said to my sister, I feel that flow. It is a fantastic sport.
Yep.
I never did that. I never felt that before. So I said, if that's so easy to train 3 weeks for a 9K race, I will do the English Channel. So I did that 9K with a wetsuit. So there's a little bit of difference between that 9K and the English Channel. But I started to train, and everyone who knows me, I will not say nothing about that. I am say straight, I will do that. I go to television and everyone and say, I will do that. All the people, all the good open water swim in Austria said, he's a crazy man. He cannot swim. He is very slow. And he speaks such big words, and he will swim the English Channel. At this moment, there was only one woman who did the English Channel from Austria.
Really?
And yes, I trained.
Yep. What year was
some British guys? And sorry.
What year was this again? What?
2010.
2010. Wow.
And people, good swimmer from England, from the US, from Italy, said you had to go in the cold water in the winter. So because the English Channel is cold, 70 degrees. Yes. And I started to go in, and I was standing inside the water, and I thought, okay, only standing, this is too less. I had to do workout, I had to swim.
Yeah.
Then I started to swim, and I did every day in the morning, I went swimming. And then I Googled what's going on in the world of cold water swimming, and I found winter swimming and ice swimming. And so, yes, then I started to swim in my neighborhood in Czech Republic. I started there for a club, for an ice swimming club, and yes, and one step after another brought me to that position which I am today. And everyone in Austria can come on Sunday in the wintertime to our trainings. It's for free. They learn how to go into the water, because I like to share my knowledge about ice swimming. Yep. And I want that everything is safe in Austria, and we will not have any dead people or injured people from the cold water. And that's the main point why it's free and why I'm doing that.
Yeah, I think that's a really important thing for our viewers to understand is ice swimming can be very dangerous. And you were telling me earlier, in Germany, there were several people who passed away last year from ice swimming, but none in Austria, which is good.
No one in Austria, 6 in Germany, but in Austria we are only 8 million people, and in Germany I think they're 85 million people.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't matter. everyone is too much. Every dead guy is too much. So
yes, and so it's very, yeah, there's a lot of precautions, and yeah, so the great thing Josef is offering is free ice water swimming training. So if you want to join him in Vienna, Austria,
yes,
look him up, and I'll have all sorts of information about him on my website at talbot.tv. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just like and subscribe. If you're watching it on Instagram or Facebook, thank you for watching. But also visit talbot.tv, TALBOTT.tv, to get more information, because I'll have more than just description there. I'll have links to some other information where you can learn more about Josef. So so I didn't realize that you've only been like really serious swimming for about 11 years now. That's
yes. I was not a swimmer at all. I had to learn that very hardly. And yeah, before I was a steeple runner, 3,000 meter steeple. I was there in my age group, about in the first three people, the fastest people in Austria.
Wow.
And yeah, but then I was military pentathlon. I did then triathlon, duathlon, but this all was not my world.
Yeah.
Then yeah, swimming. I started swimming, and this was then my world.
That's incredible. Well, you've really found your place in ice swimming. I was introduced to ice swimming probably about maybe 8 years ago. Not sure after you started, but I can do about 50 meters, and that's about it. I think once I did 100 meters. But now tell me about the glacier behind you in the screen.
Okay, I will share it with you.
Yeah.
This is the Natura Ice Palace on the Hintertupfner Glacier in Austria. It's in Tyrol. It's in the western part of Austria, in the middle of the Alps. And this Kettle Lake is 30 meters below, in the middle of a glacier. So it's inside of the heart of the glacier.
Wow. And above it is there's a ski resort, right?
You have above 30-meter ice, and you have below 30 meters ice.
Wow. And then there are people skiing up there, right?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. You can ski there and can go swimming. So in one day, it's no problem there.
Well, let me share my screen so the folks watching can see this. So I'll have links on my website, talbot.tv, for you to learn more. Here's the prior episode with Nicole Buckley. You can see that there's descriptions and stuff like that. But let me show you all this picture here. Okay, so here is and I'll pronounce it again: Hintertupfner Glacier.
Hintertupfner Glacier, Natura Ice Palace means Nature Ice Palace.
Yeah,
Natura Ice Palace. Yes.
So let me pull up some photos there so you can all see this. So there's some really nice pictures, and
yes, you can make you can go around inside, make photos. You can go stand up paddling inside, and so it's very fantastic and very impressive. And Roman Erler found this hole, and it's very impressive. And I never saw anything before in the ice.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So if you look right here, it's just south of Germany. It's in this little area here in Austria, just above Italy.
It's between Munich and Venice.
Between Munich and Venice. Okay, great. Yes. And it's not too far from the Swiss border as well.
No.
Yeah. And so let me also show some photographs that I got of you here. I think it's this one right here. That's you swimming through it, right?
Yes.
And now, so tell me about this. So the water temperature what's the water temperature?
Yeah, that's a phenomenon in that Kettle Lake.
Okay.
So the water around has no metal inside. There is no isotonic things. So this is pure water, and you should not drink it. And the water temperature can go below 0 degrees.
Wow.
So the coldest temperature I was swimming in was -1 degree.
Minus
And
one.
there is an area in the winter inside the water. It could happen minus 1.7 degree. And then
Minus
it will be
1.7.
frozen.
So let me just convert that. I've got my minus 1.7. Did you say?
Yes.
So that's like 29 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you Americans. So that's
not so
really
very hot.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yes, and
we're below
I was
freezing.
swimming.
Yeah.
I was swimming there 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I wanted to swim an ice mile. An ice mile is 1,609.3 meters. It's
Okay.
about, yes, one British land mile.
Yep.
And normally you swim it in a water temperature below 5 degrees.
That's right.
And
which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit for those of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on the 10th of July, I was swimming there, and the water temperature was minus 0.23 degree Celsius.
Yeah, so that's about 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow.
Yes, and I was there inside. So you see, this Kettle Lake has a length of about 50 meters.
Yep.
So I had to do 32 lengths and a little bit.
Oh wow.
And it takes me very long.
Yep.
I started with a 100-meter time of 1.42, 1 minute 42 seconds.
Okay.
And the last 100 were more than 3 minutes.
Wow.
So yeah, the energy costs you, or the cold costs you a lot of energy.
Definitely.
And you cannot you cannot make a stabilization of your back and so on, and the legs go down. And yeah. You lost energy and lost speed and lost technique, and yeah. And
now, your hands go numb? Do you feel your hands?
Yeah. At the beginning, your fingers hurt very badly, really badly. That stopped after a while because you can't feel anything. So also the pain is gone away. And in the last quarter of the swimming time, the pain comes back, but very badly, very, very badly. And not only the fingers, also, you know, the legs and and the arms, and also the head hurts. And you have to know, we are there on 3,240 meters above mean sea level. So it's very high.
Yeah.
You have very less oxygen there.
Yep.
And you have to train that also. And which I mean with the pain in the last quarter, pain comes back very badly. And while I was swimming, I could scream the whole time because it hurts until the bones.
Wow.
And it was a very bad pain.
Yeah.
But yes, and then I came to the end.
Yep.
And I stopped at 1,511.5 meters.
Which was
because I recognized in my system, I had a checklist, a mental checklist, and I thought, okay, that's not possible to swim 100 meters more. So 1,511 meters 0.5 was also a world record.
It was also
a nice mile.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
no one was swimming in a cold environment in fresh water like this.
Wow! Congratulations on another world record. That's amazing. That's excellent. So now, now you were telling me earlier about after the process of, so once you've been in the water for how long? How long were you in the water?
I was there inside for 38 minutes and 32 seconds.
So you were in the water for almost 39 minutes, and your body is starting to shut down. You're really freezing. You've gone through massive amounts of pain, but that's not the end, right? When you get out of the water, there's like a 2-hour recovery period.
Yes, and that's also in my checklist. So when you feel very badly, you have to think about that. Afterwards, you got your recovery. You have to do your recovery, and that might be very badly, and it could happen that you will not survive that.
Right.
Because when you make some mistakes, your team makes mistakes, then it could happen that you will die there. And I knew that I had a very good team, a very good doctor, and very good mates who had an eye on me and were very professional. And I stopped. They took me out of the water, and the first 15 minutes, I was not able to shiver. So that means that my core body temperature was below 27 degrees Celsius.
Wow.
So that's very cold, and your body cannot warm up by himself. So we put then red light onto my breast.
Okay.
So only this area here, because this is very important, that not the fingers, not the arms, not the legs, only the breast nearby the heart gets warm.
Okay.
So that via the nerve systems, the warm comes back also, and the blood starts in the torso to get warm. The circulation starts getting warmer and warmer, and then you have everywhere some small sensors, and when they get warm again, so they open and they get the next part of your arm or leg.
Right.
And every time when this happened, a strong shivering starts.
Yeah.
So after 15 minutes, I started to shiver, and the recovery starts very strong.
Wow.
I shivered very strong. My team did everything they can do. I got oxygen, a lot of 100% oxygen, and you have to know, I have no warm room there. So in the hole, the temperature is about 0 degree.
Oh, wow.
So you cannot breathe any warm air. So that's also good for your breast to breathe warm oxygen.
Yeah, yeah.
So oxygen was cold. The air was cold. The environment was cold. Only the red light was warm. And yes, after 2 hours, my recovery was over, and everything was okay.
So first 15 minutes, your body's too cold to shiver, so you can't even shiver. So you're trying to warm up the core. Then at that point, you start shivering. And how long did the shivering last?
Yes, the shivering was more than 2 hours. Yes, but strong shivering, 1 hour as a 1.5 hour strong shivering. Then it gets less and less, and afterwards it starts every time again a little bit, but not so strong.
So the recovery after you're done with your swim is just as dangerous as the swim itself. It could.
Yes. A few days before, I did twice 1K inside that ice hole, and I need nothing, no one. Only Barbara was there, and she made with me the recovery. Only to warm up. Nothing with red light, but we had red light there, yes, but not with oxygen. So I did it by myself. And 500 meter more says that you need all the help you can get, because time is running. I was swimming the 1K in 20 minutes when I trained inside, and then 1500 in 38 minutes. So it was a different world. The last 500 meter were completely a different world.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So now, you can help if anyone is interested in getting trained in ice swimming. They could come to Vienna, and you can teach them how to do that for free. If they want to come into this ice cave with you, and you'll take them there, right, for a fee, right?
Yes, I will take people from ahead there, people from Mexico, from New Zealand, England, France, Belgium, Czech Republic, all over the world. But because people want to see that and want to feel that cold water.
Yes.
I had also a lot of people from Austria, Germany, and Switzerland.
Excellent.
They were not ice swimmers,
no,
but they had other problems. I had also people from the Wim Hof organization. Teacher from instructors, and they want to see how I'm working with the people, and what I will do, and they were fascinated also in what I am doing with the people, because I'm always on the first day with the people inside the water. So that is sometimes more than 20 minutes, but I am with them in the water. So I give them a very safe feeling inside, and
that's great.
Show them how to do and how to feel the cold water, and what they can take with them out of that 1,000 years old cattle lake in the heart of the glacier. They were afterwards so fascinated that they wanted to come more and more back every time they wanted to go with me. But Yeah.
Yeah, it
This
seems like
is,
an
we have,
amazing place.
it costs also a little bit, but
Sure.
yeah, it is
Worth it.
fantastic.
It's definitely worth it. Yeah, that's really, it sounds amazing. And now, so the other thing I wanted to ask you about is, not only did you just, this is like 2 weeks ago that you broke this record, right? Or less than that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you just broke that world record less than 2 weeks ago. And prior to that, you had 2 times that you broke the world record for the longest time in an ice bath. So I think
Yes.
Wim Hof had the a record at like less than 2 hours, an hour 58 minutes or something.
An hour 53.
After
And
hour
I
50.
think 40 seconds and so on. Yes.
Yep.
It
And
was
then
an amazing time when I heard that the first time. Oh,
yeah.
I can't imagine, really.
And then how did you break that record?
Yeah, and then I saw also that Song Hao Jin, the Chinese one,
Yeah.
broke Wim Hof's world record about 20 seconds more.
Okay.
And he was screaming, he was shouting, and
Oh wow.
I thought, well, it must be very extreme.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, let me try that. Let me try
Okay.
that. And I said, okay, I will not bet them. I will bet one thing in my mind. I want to do more than 2 hours.
More than 2 hours. Wow.
Yes, it was a lot. 6 minutes more than the Chinese one, and 7 minutes more than Wim Hof
Yep.
did. And then I started that, and I did it, and I stopped then after 2 hours and 8 minutes.
2 hours and 8 minutes.
Not because I had to go out because I was too tired or it was too cold. No, the interviewers and the televisions and they said we had to do something else, and when will you stop that? And then I said, okay, I will stop now because world record is done and so on. And
and then you had a
couldn't
television
stand longer.
that wanted
But
to interview you.
then I
right?
said, okay, I will do it on another day again. And 1 year ago, I tried again, and I did then 2 hours and 30 minutes. So
2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's almost like 37 minutes longer than Wim Hof.
It's 22 minutes more than my own record was.
And 20. Now, were you breaking your own record at that time, or did someone else break it? So the last 2 world records have been you for that.
Yes. And now a French guy, a very nice one, did 2 hours 35 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very fantastic.
Did he break your record or?
Yes. 5 minutes more.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yes. And when I went out after 2 hours 30, I said, okay, I could do more. And so I said, okay, I will see what I can do. And this autumn, I try to do more than 3 hours because I want to see what's behind the 3 hours. So it's again, there is an obstacle for me, and I want to jump over that. I want to see what's behind.
Fantastic.
And I don't know where I will do that.
Yeah.
So it would be fine anywhere in the world. And I'm searching for sponsorship for that, and hope I can find good guys anywhere in the world.
Fantastic.
To do that with me. And I will make also, I will also show them the glaciers, because I'm an activist for glaciers, because they are melting away and no one is doing something. And I want to show them what's going on. And also one part is to stand in a box of ice submerged completely with ice cubes. And so this is my way to show people how fast ice can melt. Also with the temperature of my body.
Really?
Because I did 1,600 kilogram ice in that box, and it was melting, and I need 200 kilogram more. Because in 2 hours 30 minutes, ice were melting.
Wow.
More than 200 kilogram ice were melting only by my body temperature.
Wow.
That's and so if the temperature goes up only 1 degree in the world, so you can imagine what happened with the glaciers.
Right.
Very badly.
So if anyone's watching here and wants to sponsor Josef, get in touch with him, and he's going to break the world record again. 3 hours is your goal?
Yes, that's my goal.
And you can do this anywhere in the world. It's all you need is a tub of ice, right?
Yes, and crazy people who will do that with me, because it's very important to have a fantastic and crazy team.
Yes.
And I also look for companies and people who are very informed of ecologic system and how to help the world and so on. This is my main goal, and I will help also the companies to be big in television, because by my last world record, I had 2 billion follower in television.
Wow.
And this is a big crowd, yeah, really.
That's amazing. That's awesome. So now, what is going through your mind when you're like, say, 2 hours into this? Like, what do you have any mental exercises that you use, or do you have any other techniques to help you?
When I was training ice swimming, I recognized that the anchoring is one a good part. So when I get out of the water, you feel a very good emotional thing. Yes, it's very emotional. Endorphins are coming in your body, and you feel great.
Yeah.
And this feeling, I saved that feeling here in my finger tips.
Yeah.
And every time when I had that good feeling, I made that. And so everything was stored in my mental computer here inside. And then when I'm in that ice box, I put that information out and think about that on that day when I did that. So one of the biggest emotion is when I got my first baby. So you see that child the first time, you see the ice and so, and the emotion comes. And then you have to know that when you're standing in the ice, the pain is not always the same. So the pain comes in waves.
Okay.
And always when it starts, the pain starts, then I put out the right emotional feeling for that.
Yeah.
In the beginning, only easy and low emotional informations.
Okay.
And then as stronger the pain gets, or as longer the time is running, I took out the very strong emotional feelings. And that helped me over that period of time. And also the people around helped me. So we had a big crowd there. They were screaming and shouting, and it was fine. And I could speak with them. I had some microphone system, and I speak with them, and I could phone also with people and tell them what's going on here in my icebox. So
I'm sharing my screen now. You can see the microphone in the icebox. So this is, and where was this being held?
This was the first time it was on the main railway station in Vienna. And this was the last time was in Melk. It's a wonderful small city in Lower Austria. It was very nice there. You have to be, when in Austria, you have to be there because it's very nice there.
Very cool. Very cool. Excellent. Excellent. So you have some other exciting plans, not just ice swimming. Tell me about your plan to swim down. Is it the Danube River or the Rhine River? The Danube, right?
Yes, the Danube River.
Yeah. I think I have a map of the Danube here. Yeah. So let me pop this up here.
It's a long way to go. So it is one of the longest rivers in Europe. 2,558 kilometers, I think.
Wow.
Or yes. And
2,000. Let me do that. 2,500 and what?
58 kilometers, I think. Or is it 2,850?
Yeah, so that's 1,500, almost 1,600 miles. That's
miles, amazing. Yes, around that.
Okay, so we're talking a long distance. So this is not something, of course, you can do in a day when we're talking about over 1,000 miles. So let me go back to the map. There it is. So you're going through Germany, through Austria, along Slovakia, Hungary,
Serbia,
Romania,
and Bulgaria.
and then you reaching the
Moldavia also, Moldova,
Moldavia. Wow.
then into the Black Sea.
Into the Black Sea. Okay, so now what's your plan on this? Like, how are you going to accomplish that?
Yeah, I will do that next year, August and September.
Okay.
I wanted to swim that in 40 days without wetsuit.
Without a wetsuit. Okay.
Yes,
Now
there were
someone has done it.
guys.
Someone else did it with a wetsuit, right?
Yes, the very famous and fantastic Martin Strel did that, the Slovenian guy. He did Mississippi and he did the Amazonas, and he did a lot of couple of rivers in Asia.
Yeah.
He is a very big man, and he's fantastic. And I want to do that what Martin Strel also did before me, but I will do it without wetsuit because I hate wetsuit. So
Yes, I don't like wetsuits either.
yes, and I will do it without, and I wanted to swim it in 40 days.
40 days.
And
That's awesome.
there is one part. You saw that little town, Melk.
Okay.
From there, I will start to swim 600 k to the border of Serbia.
So if
So
I'm
Melk
looking at
was
the map here, let me see if I can bring up one of these.
Yes, it's a few kilometers before Vienna.
Okay. Yeah.
A few
As I
kilometers
click
before
through.
Vienna, and then I
Yeah.
will swim to the Serbian border
Uh-huh.
in about 96 hours
Okay.
or 90 hours. We will see how fast it could be.
Yeah. And that
And
depends
this
on the river.
without, yes, down the river and without sleeping, only swimming.
Oh wow.
So
And
that's
then
a new obstacle.
and then you're going to be stopping at some point, right? And sleeping on the
Yes, on the shore anywhere, or in a bus which we have with, or on the boat.
yeah.
And but from Melk to the Serbian border, I will swim and without sleeping and without going on the boat and so on. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. And then you're planning to do that is that next summer?
Yes, next summer, August,
yeah.
September. Yes, 22.
22. Very, very cool. Very cool. Excellent. So anything special that you are doing to plan for that, or are you looking for sponsors for that swim as well?
Yes. Also, also for solar boat, solar ship, solar. And if there is anyone who has a boat with that, I will do it with that, because the ships are so dirty on our seas and lakes, and also on the rivers. And I want to do that also with ecologic products. At first with ecologic or with a solar boat. I think it's they can do it. This boat. It would be hard when we have rain the whole time. Then it would be hard. But we try that. There are also a lot of obstacles for the boat and the captain.
Yep.
So not only for me and also the team, because I'm swimming between 12 and 16 hours per day.
Yep.
It depends on the speed of the river. Yep. Because when we had a good condition, I will do more, and when I have bad conditions, I will do less. So yeah, we will see.
So that sounds exciting. So if you could combine like solar powered boats and you're swimming to kind of bring more awareness to clean power, that sounds fantastic. For sure.
Yes,
that sounds awesome. Are there any I'm sure there's several solar boat companies out there that may be interested. Are there any solar boats in particular that you're familiar with?
No, not at the moment. Not at the moment. I know of a few companies, but it's not easy to speak with the CEO of that companies. And yeah, I need a little help to get to them. But I think I'm on a good way, and in the next few weeks, hopefully, I'm on the way.
Excellent. Yeah, because that could be really, really huge for some of these solar boats to be with you. They'll get some, television coverage and worldwide knowledge, and it can only boost their sales. So I think that would
yes, and we are on the river. We are going through several countries.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
My public relation people, they're connected to all the TV stations and to all newspapers around there, and hopefully we can also have Reuters there in some parts and the European Press Agency.
Yep.
So I think we can inform a big crowd what I'm doing in whole Europe and hopefully in the whole world.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So now you mentioned you swam the English Channel, and we talked about you almost finished the North Channel, which is
not directly finished. I need only 7K to finish. But it was 15 hours in 13 degrees. Yes.
15 hours. Yeah. So for those of you watching, like, the English Channel is a lot warmer. It's between England and France. But if you go more north and you're swimming from Ireland to Scotland or Scotland to Ireland, that's the North Channel, and it's in Fahrenheit it's 10 degrees colder. It's usually like it's like instead of 60 you're like at 50, and it
is the coldest channel from the Ocean 7, and I think it's only one of the toughest and the roughest from the Ocean 7.
Ocean 7 and Ocean 7 we've got English Channel, North Channel.
So Gibraltar.
What's that?
Molokai. Gibraltar is between Europe and Africa.
Yeah.
In Spain.
In Spain, yeah.
And we have the Molokai Channel.
Molokai, and that's in Hawaii.
Yes.
Yep. And that's between Maui and Molokai, I think.
Yes. Yep. And Catalina Channel.
Catalina Channel, which I'm going to attempt.
And the Cook Strait.
Which one?
Cook Strait, New Zealand.
Cook Strait, that's between the two main islands of New Zealand.
North and South Island, yes, to Wellington, from the South Island to Wellington.
Yeah,
it's also a great race.
Yeah, and then there's
at last we have Tsugaru. It's in Japan to the island of Hokkaido.
Wow,
it's a very tough, very strong race.
And for Ocean 7, there I think less than 10 people right now that have done it, or it's around.
I think there were more. I think more than 25. I think
more than 25.
But I don't know exactly.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So it keeps climbing, but it's amazing how many. Like, marathon swimming has become very popular. English Channel is like booked 3 years, 4 years in advance.
Yes.
The Ocean 7, I think when I first started looking at Ocean 7, there was like less than 10 people, and now it sounds like that they've already have 25 people who have done it. It's amazing, and so that's another goal for you. Is to
for sure, a long time goal. Yes, this is also very expensive, each channel, and I'm a normal worker in the Ministry of Climate Change. Yeah. And I had to do all for that to get the money to swim, to make my hobby for swimming to a big effort. So it's not easy.
No, it's definitely
for the North Channel. I sold my car for that.
Wow.
So I am now without the car. But
so,
it was for me
sponsors help Josef accomplish his goal.
Yes,
you all can.
But only H2 Wasserstoff cars. No more fossil cars. Not with diesel or normal gasoline. Only electrician is good.
That's great.
But you're welcome.
Excellent. So tell me about what your life is like in Austria. So you live in Vienna, which is how long does it take to get from Vienna to the glacier behind you? Is that
with the train about 6 hours?
6 hours by train.
Yes, with the car about 5 hours.
5 hours, okay. And then within Vienna, are there different swim spots that you go to?
Yes, we have the river Danube, who is going through Vienna.
Yep.
And in the 1970s, the mayor of Vienna said that we had to do something with the Danube, because always when we had too much water, parts of Vienna were floated,
Yep.
and then they built an island on the Danube through Vienna,
Yeah.
and now we have the new Danube. It's also fresh water, you can swim. We have the old Danube, so it's warmer. In the winter it's colder because it's not so deep.
Okay.
And we have the river Danube, the original Danube, and we have the Danube Channel. So you
Wow.
can swim everywhere.
Really?
And yes, and it's for me at the moment, the river Danube is better because it's colder. So
Nice.
the river Danube has at the moment 20 degrees, so it's
Yes.
very warm. The others have 25 to 26 degrees, so it's too warm for me.
And how about lakes? Are there lakes?
Around Vienna, we have not so much lakes.
Yep.
So you have to drive more than an hour to go to a lake.
Okay.
But I grew up and I'm born in Styria. It's in the middle of Austria. So I grew up in the small village Grundlsee. So there is a crazy, fine, perfect lake. It's about 5.8 kilometers long.
Oh,
and
perfect.
I think I was swimming that 36 times the length. Once I did it 5 times in a row.
Wow.
And yeah, this is my perfect lake. The water temperature is in summer also more than 22 degrees. But there is a very small river.
Yep.
And the water temperature of the small river has the whole year about 5 degrees Celsius. And this is very special.
About that. So this is it's coming out of the mountain, 5 degrees.
Yes, it's coming out of a mountain, and this is only snow water. So we have a lot of snow there in winter, also in the mountain, and it's melting. Wow. And it all goes down and came out at that small river, and it's perfect for me to swim.
Yes, that's awesome.
Also, when I go with people, show them how they can train ice swimming. I start with a few of them in summer in my home village.
Okay.
And so we go there into the lake.
Yep.
So the water temperature is 22 degrees, and you go into the direction of the river.
Yep.
And you make only one step, and you in that one step, you go from 22 degrees into 5 degrees. And this is very special, and it hurts. Also, for me, it's painful because the temperature is too fast cold, and the range between is crazy. Yeah. But it's very good to learn cold water swimming.
Definitely. Okay, so so you've got rivers and then not so many lakes. And then oceans are pretty far away, right? So you only do ocean swimming if it's like for a big event, like
yes. When I made my qualification for the English Channel in Croatia. Yep. In the spring when the water has about 14 degrees, 15 degrees. Okay. So that's also not so far away. And for the North Channel, I made the qualification in Ireland, in Carlingford, with Infinity Channel Swimming. Yep. Very, very crazy guys there, and they made a very hard training. Hit the wall. The training is called Hit the Wall.
Hit the wall.
You have to join that. Also, Ned Denny, you know him, in Cork, made a very strong training, the Cork Distance Week. But I never been there. I wanted to go there once. It's also very tough training, and
I would love to do Ned Dennison's Cork Distance Week.
Yes, and he's a very crazy and very funny and very good guy. He's. I met him in California. In Redondo Beach. Yep. Where Stephen Monotones held the Ocean Festival of the WOWSA, of the World Open Water Swimming Association. Yep. I got there a prize for the training at the Hintertuxer Gletscher.
Congratulations.
The best offer in 2018.
That's excellent.
Yeah, and I was there. Was my first time in the US and the first time in California, and was a fantastic time.
Yeah, Redondo Beach is great. It's that's a
Mm.
really special area. There's Redondo, Manhattan, Hermosa Beach and Manhattan Beach. They're all
Yes.
connected.
In Hermosa Beach, there was the festival afterwards. Yeah. There
Oh,
was the
nice,
festival.
nice.
I was
Yeah,
sleeping in Redondo. Was
perfect,
fantastic.
perfect. Yeah, the water there is beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's really great. Now, so that was the only time you were in the US is when you were in California. So hopefully we can get you to come to the Vermont Winter Swim Festival at Lake
Yes.
Magog. It's at the tippy tip of Vermont in a little town called Newport. And it's on this huge lake that freezes over with maybe almost a meter of ice that they have to cut out with a chainsaw and
Yes.
make a 2-lane, 25-meter length pool. And so it's 2 people at a time. It's very well controlled. And it's a great group of people. Phil White runs that. And he's actually one of the Talbot TV interviews. He talks about how he got into running these events. And if you guys want to learn more about that.
If I have time and the money, I will go there, and I wanted to help them to organize that, because I'm always fascinated from people who did that in their free time, and I want to help them if I'm there. So I wanted to go there a few days more, and yeah, hopefully I can do it in the next time.
Yep.
And help them and swim there.
Well, registration is open. I think there's like maybe 10 more slots left. It's for February 2022.
Really?
Yeah, I think they have like 90 slots, and I think they're already at 80 slots full. So yeah, so it's I think there was like a lot of pent up demand because that was canceled last year because of COVID.
Okay.
And
so probably I can swim there in Ice Mile too, probably.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the year before, it was closed down, and it was the last weekend in February, and it was basically the last swimming event, I think, of the year in the United States, because after that everything shut down from COVID. And so yeah, and then so last year it was all virtual. People did their different swimming events, and would take iPhone videos and
on the 15th of January we have our Austrian championships in ice swimming.
Okay.
So from 25 meters to 1,000 meters, you can swim everything.
The 15th of January, did you say?
15th of January.
Okay.
In Austria, in Altenburg. It's near Vienna. And yeah, a lot of people will come. And on Sunday, there is opportunity to swim an ice mile. So this was also where Chung Kong Mak was swimming his ice mile in butterfly.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, crazy. 1,600 meters in butterfly. I never saw that before.
In below 5 degrees, or no, below 6 degrees, which is like below 41 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Wow.
Yes. And he was from Hong Kong and lives next to in Czech Republic. Yeah. So there were people from all over the world. Also, we had an American there. Yeah. Colin. Oh, I'm badly with names.
Yeah.
But he did the fastest time over 1,000 meters from the Americans. So the American 1,000 meter record is held in Austria.
Really? That's great.
Yes. So also the world record is held in Austria.
Is it?
It's a very fast water, very fast.
Yeah.
And we have very fast lanes, and yeah.
Yeah, Austria is a mecca for ice swimming, right? Or winter swimming.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. It grows and grows in Austria. So
that's
in my last training in October, before the shutdown was, on that Sunday training where I am held, there normally came a few people, and in this winter, it's for free also. There were 100 people. They come for free training. Yeah. Yes, and then shutdown was, that stopped everything a little bit, but we organized that on different spots people could swim, and
that's great. Well, so to close up, I'm going to start a new tradition. This is going to be called 5 questions, And 5 questions are, let me start with the first one. And this is basically just to kind of learn a little bit more about Josef and what things are like interesting to you. So the first one is, what is your favorite food? This could be like a style of food, like, Chinese food, or it could be a dish. It could be like a specific type of food, or it could be like an ingredient, like bananas or something like that. So what's your favorite food?
I love fish. Cold water fish.
Any kind of fish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seafood also.
Seafood. Yes. Yeah. Fish is awesome.
When I was in the North Channel and the English Channel, I got a lot of jellyfish.
Oh.
And I also love fried jellyfish, because then
I've never heard of eating.
They're away from the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, because those can sting.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my gosh. All right. So then the second question is, what is your favorite style of music or band, or what's your favorite?
I love Queen, really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They have a lot of different kind of songs which I love. Yeah.
I grew up listening to Queen, and one of my favorite albums, I was just listening to it, is Sheer Heart Attack. With some of the really old stuff. Yeah.
I like also Time of My Life.
What's that? Which is that a Queen song?
It's a song of Queen, Time of My Life.
Time of My, yes, that's a big hit, huge hit. Excellent. Did you see the movie Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes.
Yeah, that was great. All right, so third question is, what is your favorite place? This could be a room, it could be a city, it could be a country, or anything. What's your favorite place? It could be the ice tunnel right behind you.
Yes, I love every place where it's cold.
Yep.
I don't like the heat. So there are several places where I'm very happy to be. It's Carling Island. It's Murmansk in Russia.
Yep.
It is in Austria, my hometown, where I grew up. This is one of my favorite. And basically, I also like Vienna because you can do such a lot of things here. And I love this place here.
Yes, definitely. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to visit that. I really want to swim in that glacier. That's amazing. Now, the next question is, what's your favorite animal? It could be a pet.
Ice fish,
Ice fish. What is an ice fish? I don't know.
He can live. He is living on the North Pole, and he is swimming also in temperature of minus degree in salt water.
Wow.
So yeah, he's living there near the ice, and probably he has no blood, or he has white blood. And few people said, okay, do you also have white blood like the ice fish?
Yes, that could be that's your spirit animal, the ice fish.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. And then the final question, and this is customized for you. I'll customize it for everyone. It's where's your favorite place to swim?
Oh,
that's not
not easy. Not easy to tell you. Not easy to tell. I think I love to swim with other people who are same crazy as me, and I hopefully can join them all over the world, and hopefully I see you anywhere in the world and swim with me.
Definitely. Well, I definitely have never been to Vienna, and I would love to come visit. So hopefully I will see you soon. And with that, I want to thank you so much, Josef, for spending the time with me on here, and looking forward to seeing you in the future. And keep me posted. Tell me what's going on with the new world records. I'll post them on Facebook and on YouTube and Instagram. And for those of you watching, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like the posts, and do all that fun stuff to help get more interviews like this. And once again, thanks so much, Josef.
You're welcome, and see you soon.
All right, take care now.
Thank you. Bye.